What's going on, folks? This is Coach Marcus, Pro Fan Talk. Wanted to touch base with you today. It is Sunday, July 7th, 10:18 a.m. And I'm just giving my thoughts about this Khyree Jackson story. It is a tragedy. It is a shame. And the first thing, I've already seen a couple of posts. There was one guy in particular. The first thing everybody wants to do is go to the negative, when the first thing you should be doing is, praying for this kid's family and the other two athletes that were in the car with him. And for all of the stories that I have read, they were not doing anything wrong. They weren't drinking. They weren't driving fast. It sounds like whoever the driver was of the other vehicle that cut them off may have been drunk, may have been inebriated, things of that nature. Cut them off and actually clipped their car and caused them to wreck and ultimately perish. Now, the one thing I always say, everybody is one play away, one day away from glory or ruin. You never know how your life is going to change in an instant. And I'm talking about on the field. But when you're talking about the game of life, and I say this often, tell your people you love them today. You don't have to wait till something tragic happens. You don't have to wait till a funeral or a death. Tell your people you love them today. Call your boy that you ain't talked to in a while. Tell them what's up. Reach out, touch base, all of that kind of stuff. Talk to your pops, talk to your moms, talk to your family, sisters, brothers, siblings, cousins, all of that. Play cousins. It doesn't matter. Somebody that was close to you, let them know you love them while you're here. It's funny how being on a team now, that's kind of status quo. You tell your teammates you love them. That's the one good thing about being on a team and being in sports. If you're with good coaches and around good people, you get that type of familial upbringing, and it becomes part of your character. This kid was coming home. Yes, it was late. Wasn't doing nothing wrong. And somebody else decided to drink. So even when you are doing what you are supposed to do, that doesn't keep you safe from somebody else. You got to be aware of somebody else, keeping your head on the swivel. Very difficult to do. And in these times and the way people operate, it's even more difficult. Tragic death for this kid. Prayers for the family, prayers for the Vikings organization, because he's made friends, was entering into new relationships, into a new family, so to speak, with the NFL and things like that. And just a sad story. So prayers to this young fella, prayers to the two athletes that were in the car with him. I hope their family can find peace. I like to say, when a lot of people say rest in peace, and I always say peace, power, and condolences, because you need the peace of Christ. You need the power of Christ, especially in a situation like this. And then the condolences come afterwards. So let's pray that this family can get the healing that they need so they can continue forward.